amount of bidding documents is 5,000 pesos and the contract duration is 60 calendar days. But before we proceed to the credit proper, let us have first check the attendance if we already have a quorum. Engineer Villanueva, can you please do the roll call of attendance, please?
Good afternoon. For our attendance, we have our Bank Chairman, Ma'am Maria Alcazar,
Present.
Bank Vice Chairman, Sir Bonifacio Tabique, Bank Members, Ma'am Larissa de la Union, Ma'am Josephine Pinley, Sir Noel Sambangon, and User for Maintenance, Sir Suri Doneno Villanueva, OLC Procurement Engineer, Sir Donald Rodriguez, DPWH Head, Sir Ricardo Gonzalez Jr., DPWH Members, Sir Joel Joseph Gonzalez, Sir Michael John Calcayet, Sir Raul Guzman Jr., Sir John Glenn Alvarez, Bank Secretariat Members, Sir Mark Oliver Oshoguro, Sir Bernie Awan, and Ma'am Joji Tamay.
Okay, from the given attendance, I am now declaring a quorum. Please also be informed that we have invited some personnel as observer for this particular activity. We have invited the State Auditor 3 from COA, DPWH, Mr. Gabriel Stanislao. We also invited the NACAP representative in the person of Mr. Jose Ragnola. And we also invited the acting president of DEO Masbate Incorporated, Attorney Emilio Capusano. Now, Engineer Villanueva will discuss the major category of work for this contract.
The major category of work for this contract is BIR, Buildings, Repair. Similar category of work, BIRTH, Buildings, Retrofitting High-Rise, BIRTL, Buildings, Retrofitting Low-Rise, BICWPLCBP, Buildings, Construction with Piles, Low-Rise Concrete Frame, Driven Piles 1 to 5 stories, BICWPHCBP, Buildings, Construction with Piles, High-Rise Concrete Frame, Driven Piles 6 and above stories, BICWPLCCP, Buildings, Construction of Piles, Low-Rise Concrete Frame, Cast-in-Place Piles 1 to 5 stories, BICWPHCCP, Buildings, Construction with Piles, High-Rise Concrete Frame, Cast-in-Place Piles 6 and above stories, BICWPLSPP, Buildings, Construction with Piles, Low-Rise Steel Frame, Driven Piles 1 to 5 stories, BICWPLSCP, Buildings, Construction with Piles, Low-Rise Steel Frame, Cast-in-Place Piles 1 to 5 stories, BICWPLSCP,
Ciudadano Andales will discuss more about the eligibility requirements to avoid disqualification of prospective bidders.
For the technical documents, statement of the bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. Number 5, statement of the bidder, single largest completed contract or SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid, except under condition provided for the section 23.4.1.3 and 22.4 of this IRR. Within the relevant period as provided in the written documents in the case of goods, all of the above statements shall be included all information required in the prescribed by the DPWH. For the financial documents, the bidder's audited financial statement showing among others the bidder's total and current asset liability sum received by the BAR or its duly accredited and authorized institution for the preceding calendar year, which should not be earlier than 2 years from the date of bid submission. For the eligibility criteria for the procurement of infra, the following person entity shall be allowed to participate in the bidding for infrastructure project: duly licensed Filipino citizens, certified or shift partnership duly organized under the laws of the Philippines and of which at least 60% of the interest belongs to the citizens of the Philippines. Corporation duly organized under the laws of the Philippines and of which at least 60% of the outstanding capital stock belongs to citizens of the Philippines. Cooperative duly organized under the laws of the Philippines or person entities forming themselves in a joint venture, example group of 2 or more person entities that intend to be jointly severally responsible or liable for a particular contract, provided however that in accordance with Executive Order number 65 EO 2018, Filipino ownership or interest of the joint venture concerned shall be at least 60%, 58 provided further that joint venture in which Filipino ownership or interest is less than 60% may be eligible where the structure to be built require the application of techniques and or technologies which are not adequately processed by person entity meeting the 60% Filipino ownership requirements, provided finally that in the latter case Filipino ownership or interest shall not be less than 25%. For this purpose, Filipino ownership or interest shall be based on the contribution of each of the members of the joint as specified in the joint venture. Submission of receipt of bids. The omnibus sworn statement executed by the bidder or its duly authorized representative shall contain the following. Number 1, the signatory is the duly authorized representative of the prospective bidder. Letter B is not blacklisted or barred from bidding by the DEO or any of its agents or its corporation or LGUs, including foreign government, foreign or international financing institution, whose blacklisting rules have been recognized by the DPWH. Letter C is of the documents submitted in satisfaction to the bidding requirement is an authentic copy of the original, complete in all statement and information. Letter D, it is authorizing the hope of this newly authorized representatives to verify all the documents submitted. Letter E, it complies with the disclosure provision under Section 47 of the Act in its IRR in relation to other provision of RA 1319. Letter F, it complies with existing labor laws and standards. Letter G, it complies with responsible or prospective or eligible bidder provided in DPWH. Letter H, it did not give or pay directly or directly any submission amount, fee or any form of consideration, pecuniary or otherwise to any person or official, personal or representative of the government in relation to any procurement project or activity. Last, in case advance payment was made or given, failure to perform or deliver any of the obligation and undertaking in the contract shall be sufficient grounds to constitute criminal liability for swindling confidence through misappropriating or converting or any payment received by a person or entity under obligation involving the duty to deliver certain goods and services to the prejudice of the public in the government of the Philippines pursuant to Article 315 of Act Number 318, 1930 as amended or the revised penal code.
Thank you, Engineer Andales. The prospective bidder should be registered with and classified by the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board and TCAB license category of at least C and D for general engineering and small b for buildings. We encourage all the participating bidders to be in the document request lists in the PhilJobs website and to secure printout copies showing that they are included in the list. And also, you can secure a complete set of bidding documents here at the Back Secretariat office anytime from 8 to 5 during office hours. And bid submission may be done manually or electronically. However, bidders have bidders should select only one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. And it should be duly received by the Back Secretariat at the given address in the invitation to bid. And if bidder choose to submit electronically, they can send it to electronic bids _masbate 2 at dpwh.gov.ph. We will no longer accept any late bids. So the deadline for the submission of bids is on August 11, 2025 at exactly 1 in the afternoon. So the equipment capacity was already ago. The equipment capacity as specified in the bid data sheet shall be mandatory, and absence of the same shall disqualify the contractor. And this is very important. The DPWH Masbate 2nd DEO reserves the right to reject any and all bids or even declare a failure of bidding or not award the contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with sections 35.6 and 41 of the 2016 revised implementing rules and regulations of RA 9184. So I guess we're done.